Hello there friends, Phil Robison from Philip Robison Property, of course. And this week's wrap on the week in real estate, well, what can I tell you? It is up, up, up. All city and regional markets except regional SA have recorded house price growth in January, according to the latest figures from our friends at CoreLogic. Now, the markets that rose the most, no surprise there, Sydney at 1.5%, Melbourne at 1.4, regional Tassie at 1.3, and Hobart and regional WA, well, they both rose around 1%. Now, mirroring this in the quarter-to-quarter figures, similar results with both Sydney and Melbourne being the biggest growth areas, followed by Hobart, Brisbane, Canberra, regional Vic, and regional Queensland. And regional Tassie, all rising between 2 to 4% for the quarter. Unit prices, well, they also increased across the board, except though in Darwin and Brisbane. Now, the market with the biggest unit price uplift were all around regional South Australia, Tassie and Victoria, but the biggest house apartment price growth was down south, Apple Isle, Hobart. Now, FOMO, the good old fear of missing out, seems to be driving sentiment amongst the first home buyer property market, according to ME Bank's quarterly property sentiment report. Around 51% of first home buyers said they intend to buy this year in 2020. Now, that's comparing investors who are only 39% suggested they would buy this year. Now, ME Bank's General Manager Andrew Bartoli said that the recent property price recovery has likely nudged first home buyers to get in while they can, as if it was a case of now or never. A migrant survey, Monash University study, actually suggested that migrants moving to both capital cities and major regional centres is actually impacting prices going up by around $6,500 a year. Now, the study titled The Impact of Immigration on Housing Prices in Australia suggested that in cities where the new migrant population grew by 1% each year, that house prices also rose by 0.9%. Now, the study showed the effect of migrants on different property types is different in that the bigger impact on houses than on units and apartments. RBA cash rate decision. Okay, well, they've left it on hold yet again. They believe likely due to the ongoing confidence in the housing market and falling unemployment. Now, CEO for Mortgage Choice, Susan Mitchell, of course, she suggests that, well, with the nation's unemployment rate falling to 5.1% in December, likely a reason to defer the rate cut. She also felt that the dwindling consumer confidence and obviously the devastation of the bushfires were all contributing factors to the RBA leaving the cash rate unchanged. Good news, again, on the new home building front. Figures in from the ABS, Australian Bureau of Statistics, revealed that building approvals rose 2.7% in the 12 months to December, which was the first rise in 18 months. It's a much bigger result and much better result. In fact, the economists had forecast a decrease for 12 months of 1.4%. It's a great outcome there. The increase was certainly driven by private sector units and townhouses, which rose by 4.9%, but houses, private sector houses, well, they rose by only 0.3%. Normally, friends, I would be doing this outside, but it's been far too windy and I knew that there'd be too much interference. So I wanted to get this across to you for the week. Have a fabulous week. I can't believe it's going to be Valentine's Day on Friday. So good boys, get out there and look after your ladies. Have a great week, everyone. I look forward to bringing you another wrap next weekend. Philip Robison from Philip Robison Property saying, have an awesome week and bye for now.